Hey guys, welcome to a video. I'm playing through Crysis 2, as you can see, and I don't know, I'm probably about a little over halfway through the game right now, something like that. And after playing more than halfway through this game, back when I was back in the 360, this was my first introduction to Crysis, was Crysis 2. And I really liked it. I really loved it. I thought it was an awesome game, and everybody was disappointed with it and didn't care for it too much and stuff. And I'm like going, why? This game is awesome. The online was fun. The gameplay was fun. The levels were well designed. You know, all that stuff. Right? I really enjoyed the game. Then I played through Crysis. I got done playing through Crysis 1 about, I'd say a couple of weeks ago. And I almost immediately went to Crysis 2. And now playing more than half this game, I understand why. For an example, like with this level, at the end of the last level, pick up the C4 if I need it. At the end of the last level, I went into the tunnels underneath the church. And the lighting is really bad, by the way. This is supposed to be remastered, but it doesn't even have lighting, ray tracing, or anything like that. But I went to the tunnel under the church, and it was close quarters, and I saw an invisible alien go down into the tunnels, and I'm sitting there going, okay. So, because I don't remember this game, it's been since the early 360 days. So I'm like going, okay, so we're going to be fighting aliens in the sewers or something like that. Nope, they immediately spawned me from underground to... Didn't mean to do that. Right there. And I'm like going, what the heck? And that's when it dawned on me how this game just does not compare to the first Crysis whatsoever. It's a lot more linear. The areas are not open at all. You don't have the style of varieties of attack in these areas that you did in the first one. The AI is not as good as the first game. It's just overall really stepped back in quality altogether. And people blame the 360 for it because they were trying to, put Crysis games on an Xbox 360 and the PS4. And I don't blame them for blaming them. I think they're right. I think it really limited them to what they can do. I would have rather had like Crysis 2 and Crysis 3, which I have not played through yet. I'd rather have those two like Crysis 1 and wait for them on this console than I would have the way that it happened. And it is a shame. For an example, here's an example. Let's say that the original Fear never came on Xbox 360. Let's say Fear 3 was the first 360 Fear game, right? You play through Fear 3. And you have a lot of fun with it. You play with your friend online and all this kind of stuff. You have a lot of fun. But you hear people who play the PC version going, dude, this game sucks. It sucks compared to the other ones. So you turn around and then years later, you play the original Fear on the Xbox One, let's say as an example. You would definitely understand why people would be upset over Fear 3. Unless you're just in 100% complete denial. That's the difference between the games. And it's a shame. Crysis 2 is it's still enjoyable. It's still a pretty game. I think they could have remastered it a lot better than they did. And I haven't played Crysis 3 yet, so I don't know. I played through like the first level on the 360 version, not the remaster. So I don't know if how much it compares to the other one. I will find out. But between Crysis 1 and Crysis 2, it's night and day. Completely different feeling game. And it sucks because Crysis 1, the only bad thing about Crysis 1 was how it ended. That's it. It ended so abruptly. They said you're going to go back in there to go save him, save Prophet, get on the ship, say we're going to go back in, and that's it. That's the end of the game. You don't go back in. There's no DLCs, nothing like that. So that's the only bad thing that I didn't like about Crysis 1 was how it ended. But yeah, I had to get this off my chest, and now I understand why. People were really disappointed with Crysis 2 compared to the first one. It's just not as good. Not as good at all. The first one I'd give like a 9. The ending was really the only bad thing about it. It was fun, open world. You had plenty of vehicles to drive. You had multiple ways to dealing with enemies. Multiple ways to varieties of ways of taking care of an area. And not only that, when the aliens did show up, they were a challenge. They were a challenge compared to the human. For some reason, I'm being attacked by my dog. Daisy, get out of here, you mutt. You mutt. Uh-oh, here she comes. She's gonna flop on me. But when the aliens came, they were an actual challenge. They were annoyingly challenging. Especially the flying ones. And I was like, I'm sitting there going, man, this sucks. You know, it made me not look forward here. The aliens here is no different than the original soldiers. It's just like a few shots with the shotgun and it's done. It's a done deal. So, but I wanted to make this little video and explain myself because I've always wondered about that, and that's why I started this one almost immediately. Speaking of aliens, there might be some here. Immediately after starting the first one, because my goal getting into the series again was to see how these stacked up, and there is no comparison. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the little dinky rant and all that kind of stuff, and of this, and I'm gonna get off and beat up my dog because she is trying to beat me up right now. But you guys have a good day, good evening, and I will be coming out with more videos pretty soon. I've just been enjoying gaming right now. So you guys have a good one. God bless, and later.